in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Cody Parkey now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Here we go. Wide, ain't it? Switch and A. Wide, get wide. Here we go, get that. Let's go, get out. What do you think?
Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Tiny's on the Ringo. Here we go. Wide, ain't it? What do you think?
They give this to Allen. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 4 yards there on the carry, gets it back to 2nd and 11.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Here we go. Wide, ain't it? Here we go. 46. Switch and A.
Looks like a free play for Prescott. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. The penalty helps a bit, but still 8 yards to go on 3rd down for this offense.
Hey, here we go. Wide, ain't it?
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that's caught by Beasley. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. So opening drive 3rd down, they complete the slant to move the sticks.
And ordinarily, it's a high percentage pass when you throw it. And receivers like to run that route because it gets the ball in their hands pretty quickly. Just a couple of quick steps upfield, break towards the middle, the ball should be there, and then they can do some work afterwards.
First down carry by Allen. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Again to Elliott. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for
perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complementary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
They'll try to sweep with Elliott. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, You go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Hey, here we go. Get that. Let's go. Get out. Get out. What do you think?
That will carry with a good ball. Jameis with a volley. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Here we go. Wide 80. Here we go, 47. Go, go, go. Get out there, get out there. What do you think? What do you think?
He'll get it up the middle. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. Play number 8 here on the opening drive. This is 3rd and goal.
Hey, here we go. Wide 80. Here we go. 46, 46. Switch. Switch and 8. Switch. Switch and 8. Here we go. 46.
Here's Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are in for 6. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Man, let him do him, man.
Trubisky
Damn.
brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Man. He's just trying to survive out here.
Red, up.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4.
Gotta go, gotta go.
Shut down, motion, check. Shift.
Gotta go, gotta go.
They go with Howard to begin the drive. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
Gotta go.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky.
Red, up. Sit up. 180.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Hard throw. Incomplete.
No.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
Red's up. Red's up. Hide.
Here we go on 4th down with Trubisky. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs.
I don't don't
Let's
know
play
why you would
Fortnite.
do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. Elliott, toss right. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early.
Come on, gotta go.
Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try to generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you got to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. He'll buy some time right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Right there. 50.
Red's up! Red's up!
All right, T, let's all right, T. Patch.
Blue.
They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. Over the middle, complete. That's Burton.
Damn, I didn't think he was actually getting on. I thought y'all was gonna play Newtown.
Touchdown, Chicago.
I am engaged in the game right now.
77 yards. And the Bears draw a bit closer. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
If you want to wait till I get off.
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
It's not even the second half yet.
It's not 88 out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
Halfway through the second.
Dallas gets set to take the field. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Switch and move.
They start the drive with Elliott. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Khalil Mack's starting to get a really big-time reputation as a pass rusher, and rightly so. So explosive off the edge, getting to the quarterback. But he doesn't neglect his run duties as well. How about that tackle right there? Such a package he has, able to play the run and the pass so well.
Good. Here we go. Wide eight. What do you think?
Prescott now on 2nd down. And this one is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Prescott from the gun. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
take over at their own 45-yard line. On fourth down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, fourth down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jalen Smith not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Gotta go.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Trubisky will throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Trubisky hitting Robinson for a big one. 51 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
We got 4.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Jeff Heath, the strong safety, able to get in there on the coverage.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath, nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Mike by 4, Mike.
Blue.
Mike by 4.
Red's up.
Looking to throw again, Trubisky. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there from 13 yards out. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And out now come the Cowboys. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run the offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. Jeff Swain, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Was trying to extend the life of that play, wasn't he? Got out of the pocket, ended up scrambling off to his left, trying to find anyone open downfield to try and make a big-time play.
Thought he had an opening there for a second, but that window closed pretty quickly. On 2nd down, Prescott again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. First down, Prescott. On the left side, he finds Beasley.
Awesome.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. A first down throw for Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he is tagged inside the 40, not quite to the nice plays. 12 with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Here we go, 46.
Hey, let's get that.
Here we go. Wide 26.
Prescott on first down, eluding the pressure right. And they'll get this down to the 10. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first
46.
half.
3 buzz.
Gun. Here we go. Wide 8.
On first and 10, Prescott. And Beasley's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. Cole Beasley as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
18, 18. Red, up. Hey, 18. Up.
On first and 10, it's Trubisky. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson in the final seconds of the first half. And now the Bears are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. Parkey adds the extra point, and this is now a 1-point game. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. And here's Lewis. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
3 down.
Final play of the half, Prescott. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. We now proceed to the start of the second half. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors.
You see it?
Overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Now it's Trubisky. Throw left side complete. That's Cohen.
Here they come.
There he goes left side. And at the end of it, he stripped. Ball comes loose. And the Cowboys have recovered.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster, and we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
Can you, when you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out of it away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
And now running right through it. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards on the pick. And a 2nd and 3. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Tight into the right, boy. Tight into the right. Move.
Here we go. Wide 8. Here we go, 47.
Shake it hot, read. Ship.
Move. 26.
Now they'll give it to the fullback. And not a whole lot doing there as as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Well, they had that one sniffed out.
46,
Excellent
46.
run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. It's a big play there on 3rd down. 55 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
Tight ends on the Ringo.
Hey, here we go. Wide 80.
Hey. 4 down, 4 down, 4 down.
Go. Get out there, get out there.
Clutch.
10 carry now for Elliott. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting
Here we go,
past the point of
47.
attack, and guess what he's
Hey,
doing?
Sway.
Forcing the secondary guys to have to
It's
make a lot
coming
of
now.
tackles.
Watch twist.
Go. Get out there.
And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Motion.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes having the hat trick against them.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They come out here in the I.
Here we go.
2nd down, Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jeff Swaim from 3 yards out. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found a mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough, they couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked off by Jeff Heath. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Here we go, 47. 26.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage
Here
of
we go,
blitzing
46.
often alters the normal spacing and run fits
Here we
and
go,
leaves
here we go.
creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Tight dog.
26. Here we go, 46.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
Here we go, 46.
Tight ends right. Watch tight. Tight ends right.
Here we go. Wide.
Prescott now. He's going to float this one deep right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys turn that interception into a touchdown. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple play there, wasn't it?
Correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he was going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This is fielded at the goal line. Gets past one man. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
Being chased out left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Burton. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to wind up and air it out. That's going to be caught. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Allen Robinson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears get a bit closer. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Blue.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice return, comes up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Beat up on her back. I'm gonna beat on her back.
Now as their offense gets set to take over. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down, now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? They've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. The attack. Be a dial a little bit to try and protect this lead.
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
Watch tight, watch tight. Tight end right, tight end right.
Here we go. Wide, ain't it?
3 down.
Hey, 47.
Bang, bang, bang.
Move. 26.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Kill. Hey, 47.
19 feet.
26.
Prescott to throw it. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Trubisky
Bedtime.
up 1st and 10 at the 45.
On phone them gray. Yeah.
Red, up.
They'll start with a give to Cole. And no room that time. Getting it to about the 46. With a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. Trubisky now. 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10.
4 down.
180.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure.
You better get off.
Nowhere to go with the football.
Red,
down he goes.
Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
For real though.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
He on some weak shit this whole game. I baited him into a fucking.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens.
I baited him into
possibly a turning point.
like he's just only running the ball, and like I guess he knows exactly what plays to run. Cause them motherfuckers. Oh, please work.
Hey, 18.
And the blitz does come.
Yeah.
Throw left side complete. It's Trubisky finding the former Eagle Burton for the Chicago.
He really is,
first.
and he's just doing these running plays that I don't, I'm having a hard time stopping.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Back to throw. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And we are tied in the 4th quarter.
Crunch time.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Spins by. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call red light there. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Hey, 47.
Facts.
Hey, 58 is the mic.
Gun. Wait, take. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Why ain't
58 is the mic.
Wait, take.
Prescott. He's going to look deep down the field. Oh, this is taken.
Oh my God.
That goes for a gain of 31.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 47.
Now Prescott. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. It's out, incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 47. Wait, take.
Jim.
Here we go. 46.
Right over there.
Wait, take.
Prescott to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will end now with a 3rd down situation.
Here we go. 46. Wait, take.
Here's Prescott.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Oh!
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Hurry.
We out here.
Hey, we got
Blue.
On 1st down, they went with Howard. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage by 29. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. As As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They go with Howard again. Dances by him.
Yeah. Oh.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big bets on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Howard. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Howard all alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal.
4 down, check, 4 down.
Hey, gotta go.
They'll get it to him up the middle. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
Hurry.
So good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Hey. 4 down.
Trubisky to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath.
Oh no!
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Tie game, 4th quarter. You're already in the red zone. Field goal range. You can't throw a pick there.
And you know I want to give all the credit to the defenders, right? I mean, they made a play on the ball.
I just capped.
Bottom line,
Here you go.
you set up the
Here we go.
situation
Kill.
perfectly. You've already got the field goal in the bag. You've got to make sure
Here
you
we go.
take care of the
Hey.
football in that situation.
Here you go.
Check.
Here we go, 40.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, and it's 2nd down. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had, because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones.
That was a close one.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Here we go, wide 80. 26.
Let's fucking go! Fuck is you talking about? Let's go, G. He better not quit. Yeah, he did. Can't challenge it.
You get the sense that they were playing the element of surprise, right? Everyone expects you to run it there. Let's take a shot. Let's throw it. Try and create some space, some room, and it went awry, didn't it?
Game.
And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing.
That's what he wanted. That's probably what he paused for.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, the defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
This is fielded at the goal line. Spinning away. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Looking for Cooper, that's complete.
Awesome.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And now they're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Yeah. See if he can do it.
Here we go, 47.
He probably finna try to do the exact same play. Should I blitz him? Nah.
Wide 8. You got tight. You got tight right there. What do you think? What do you think?
One last shot now for Prescott. Rolling to his left. He's going to let it fly. And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
Aww.
Well, going into the final play of this game,
He beat me.
they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still
Oh
you were
well.
wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Fourth quarter explosion.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from Soldier Field.
Oh, I forgot that shit gonna be on the stream. Damn. Oh shit.